Hey everyone, today let's talk about the latest buzz around Deepseek. They claims it trained its AI model with just 2,048 ordinary GPUs over 2 months, spending only $5.58 million. Compare that to OpenAI's GPT-4, which reportedly used 25,000 A100 GPUs over 100 days and cost nearly $100 million. It shocked America's stock markets, make people doubt if AI industry is a bauble. On paper, Deepseek looks revolutionary, outperforming its American competitors at a fraction of the cost. But American misunderstood the Chinese way when a company tried to push their influence power. Let's look at an opinion from a well-known Chinese tech blogger, Shui Zhaomu, recently posted a deep dive into Deepseek's claims. Here's what they pointed out. 1. Cost misrepresentation. The $5.58 million price tag doesn't account for hidden costs like the upfront $200 million RMB 1,100 Navid A100 spent on data development on 2020. At the same year, ChatGPT-3 was training, spent $4.5 million. The 50,000 Navid GPUs potentially used and couldn't be published costs an America policy during earlier experiments, which Deepseek hasn't disclosed. Labor costs for their team of engineers and researchers. If these hidden costs were included, the low-budget miracle wouldn't seem so miraculous after all. 2. Key technologies copy ChatGPT and a pattern of overhyped announcements. Shui pointed out an interesting trend. Whenever a major technological breakthrough is announced abroad, Chinese companies often claim to be miles ahead within weeks. Yet, these claims frequently disappear from public view after a short burst of attention. About the plagiarism allegations, the most damning accusation comes from behavioral similarities between Deepseek's model and GPT-4. According to research conducted by Daily Economic News, when asked basic questions like, "Who are you?" Deepseek reportedly responds with, "I am GPT-4. When probed about APIs, it apparently copies OpenAI's documentation verbatim. Even the humor in its jokes matches GPT-4 word for word. Some experts believe Deepseek likely used model distillation, a process where a smaller model learns by mimicking a larger one. While this method is a legitimate AI technique, it has significant limitations. About the problem with distillation, Shui Zhaomu put it this way. Imagine you're a student, and your teacher gives you the answers to all the test questions. You only need to copy the reasoning process to get the correct answer. It's faster and cheaper, but the downside is clear. You'll never surpass the teacher. The moment you lose access to those answers, you're stuck." This approach might explain why Deepseek's costs were so low, but it also highlights the lack of originality and long-term innovation in its development process. Shui concluded with a sharp analogy. Think of it like an exam. While others spend hours studying and solving problems, you rely on sneaking a glance at their answers. But what happens when the rules change and copying isn't allowed anymore? That's the challenge for companies relying too heavily on distillation. They may achieve short-term success, but they stray further from core technological breakthroughs. The rise of Deepseek might symbolize China's growing ambition in the AI space, but the skepticism from within its own borders highlights the complexity of separating innovation from hype. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more. Thanks and see you next time.